Okay, we are talking the final season of Ash vs. Evil Dead. This show was 3 seasons long, didn't get renewed for a fourth, even though they kind of set it up at the end of the third season. I don't know about this show. There are a lot of stuff about it that I absolutely loved. The horror comedy element, nobody does it better than Sam Raimi and what he executive produced on this show with Bruce Campbell. It felt like what it should have been. That being said, there is a lot of story elements in this season I didn't care for. So it looked good, it looked consistent with the other 2 seasons. But some of the ways they went about doing things, I just wasn't convinced. As a final season, it felt like it was the weakest season of the show. And I really liked the first season. I kind of liked the second season. I've been watching because I want to see the show be really good. It never got there for me, though. So as a final season, I was just kind of let down by what it did. I enjoyed watching every episode, and I had these fun moments where I'd laugh or I'd enjoy what was happening. I was like, hell yeah, let's go, Pablo. But sometimes I just felt kind of let down, and I guess that's just part of the experience. I don't know. I don't know, and I just wanted to be better. So my favorite story element of this season, I think, had to be that we seen Ash's daughter. That was really exciting to me because I really was just like, if they're setting Ash to be this kind of like man whore going around sleeping with a bunch of women, he's loose, he's doing whatever, doing drugs, doing alcohol, doing the whole nine things. There's probably like 17. He's doing them all, and it makes sense that he'd have a kid with somebody, you know? Brandy, perfect name for Ash's daughter. Brandy, that was great. She was an interesting character. I did like the dynamic where she didn't trust Ash right away. She had to kind of build into trusting him. The whole scene where Ash's dad comes back, was it his name Brock? And he's like a different kind of guy, and somebody was posing as him. One of the Deadites was posing as him. It was weird. This is just a weird show, and it just didn't hit the mark, you know, and it sucked. Brandy's storyline was good. Kelly's had some interesting points. The Knights of Samaria, I wish they were used better and utilized in a way that served the story and not just kind of be like, oh, here, dead, 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 dead. Dalton was shit. I hated Dalton's story. I didn't like him. We need better stuff with Pablo. We need better stuff with Pablo. I love the whole thing where he's coming like the El Brujo Supreme or something. Oh, El Special. It was something like that with him. That was a really great thing to see. And he's following that naked lady, not sure what's going on. That stuff was really fun to see. Ash, I don't know. See, it's really hard because there's a whole following for people that love Bruce Campbell. I don't know if I'm one of them. I think he's good with what he knows what he's doing when he's not taking things seriously. I don't think he was that good this season. It just felt like he was reading lines, he was doing himself, which I guess is Ash. Ash and Bruce are the same guy now. I get that. Wasn't sold on it though. That's fine. People like different things. I get it. I'm on board with that. I do think the last episode was his best acting I've seen him do probably ever. He really let himself be vulnerable in the situations where he needed to be vulnerable, be Ash in the situations where he had to be Ash, and he just felt like a full character in those final minutes. I think it really worked for him. The show overall, it was fine. It was fun. It was just getting done, and I don't know. It was just interesting. I don't think I'm sad it's not getting a fourth season. I kind of wish they kind of expanded on what they set up, because they kind of set up this weird post-apocalyptic world thing. That could have been cool to see. Lucy Lawless was fine. She was doing the thing. I don't know. This show, if you like Ash, if you like Evil Dead, if you like Bruce Campbell, this show is definitely one you can go back and watch and really enjoy. But if you're just a casual viewer who likes horror and comedy, it might not sit with you in the ways that it does if like the super fan of this stuff. That can be hard sometimes because you just want it to be really good, and it's not. It's a solid show. It had a good run. 3 seasons worked. I think it gradually just got worse and worse until they finally decided, no, you're right. We can't make this work anymore. Let's stop it. Ash vs. Evil Dead is an okay show. It was mediocre at best. When it had highs, they were high. When it had lows, they were low. That's all I can say. This season 3 of Ash vs. Evil Dead is mediocre television. Nothing that's going to blow you away. Nothing that's risk-taking or different. It's like everything else you've seen from the show and the genre, and I'm just ready to see some new advancements in horror on television. And horror comedy. Let's get some new stuff going in there, guys. That's going to do it for me in this one. I don't know. It was fine. Look at that. Good luck, everyone.